All right, this next segment is frankly disgusting, but it has to be told. Texas A&M University this week hosted an online workshop to teach students how to perform a self-managed abortion. It included how to find abortion medication on their own without the help of a medical profession. Take a look.
As we know in the US, you can't really just call your pharmacy and get whatever medication you want. But there are some overseas pharmacies where you go to their site and then you can order mifepristone and misoprostol through their sites.
Unbelievable. Our next guest says that college students have been especially targeted by the abortion industry's new scheme to subvert pro-life laws. Joining us now is the president of Texas Right to Life, Dr. John Seago. Doctor, good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Sean.
So tell me a little bit about how you guys came to find out about this workshop and what exactly it was teaching these students.
So at Texas Right to Life, we have a network of pro-life students who lead and run their pro-life organizations on college campuses. And we've seen for the last decade, our college campuses are becoming the front lines of the abortion debate. And usually at these campuses, we never hear the pro-life side. We only hear the pro-abortion side, the abortion industry's take. And so Texas Right to Life started a scholarship fund to help start those pro-life groups and to train pro-life students. And we heard from pro-life students at A&M that this was being promoted on the university listserv for this pro-abortion event that is essentially a workshop of how to commit illegal abortions.
So was this a group of students just getting together doing this, or is this like a sponsored group from the university?
So this is a group of pro-abortion students. It's a recognized, officially recognized student group. And that is what the university has been hiding behind, saying that, oh, this was not Texas A&M hosting this event. This was a student group that invited this New York abortionist to walk us through how to break Texas law. Unfortunately, though, because they were a recognized student group, they had automatic access to the university's listserv and to their official website. The university's official website was had details and in an invitation to this event, and that was the source of Texas Right to Life's main complaint.
So, I mean, first of all, did they respond to you? And second of all, what was the response beyond? I get the pro-life community is going to be outraged, but when other folks found out what this was happening, parents and other community groups, what was their response?
So the university did respond, and they said that this is freedom of speech and that there are state laws that mean that the university can't stop, unpopular opinions being shared. And they actually complained about some conservative policies to protect freedom of speech on college campuses. They also said that this was not the university, this was a student group. Our organization points out this is not a freedom of speech debate. This is promoting illegal and deadly activities. If if a pro-life organization at A&M tried to host a seminar on how to bomb an abortion clinic, that event would be shut down. It would not be promoted by the university because it's illegal activity. And that's really at the heart of this, is we have strong pro-life laws here in Texas. We've worked on getting enough legislators, getting pro-life governor. We've worked on strong pro-life policies, and now we have a
But can I just... Doctor, the thing that's interesting is I agree with everything you're saying. The other thing that's interesting is in the clip that we played, they were advocating them seeking prescription drugs from a source that wasn't a doctor from overseas to have them shipped in. That's got to, I don't know, but I assume that that's not legal either.
No, that is a that's actually a state jail felony in Texas. However, this student group is promoting that and going to these illegal websites saying, just go here and order these drugs. So we definitely we urge the university to investigate. They said they are investigating this event and this group, but we have to stop this. This is in violation of FDA guidelines, violation of state laws, violation of their student code of conduct there on campus. This is a deadly trend because that's what the abortion industry wants. They want to mail these drugs directly to college students on their campuses. And that is not just deadly for the child, that is extremely dangerous for college students.
I agree with you. I mean, think about it. You're advocating somebody get a prescription drug from a country that you don't know sent to you. I would think that, to your point, if the university was trying to protect kids, that they would be saying, hey, you can't advocate somebody doing that the same way that you couldn't advocate somebody importing things that would be illegal in another thing, to make a bomb or to do something bad. They're advocating somebody how to commit a crime.
Yep. Exactly. And that's kind of where this comes down. This is not freedom of speech. Our pro-life group needs their freedom of speech protected as well. This is promoting illegal and dangerous activity.
I totally agree. Well, Doctor, I appreciate what you guys are doing and to call attention to this, because I also don't think many parents would be excited to know that their tuition dollars are going to do this. So thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing what you guys are doing to call attention to it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.